What is good, Ninja? My name is OJ and welcome to PE News. Today we have some awesome information for you guys from Dark Souls going big on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of good stuff coming to Nintendo Switch owners for that game. Also, Undertale is finally here and Mario Tennis Aces as well. We got some information on that game. Big Nintendo Direct that dropped a couple days ago, so let's go ahead and get right into this. We're going to start off with Dark Souls Remastered. We got a free network test and Nintendo Switch Amiibo have been announced. So this is great stuff when it comes to third-party relations, Bandai Namco and Nintendo, that Nintendo's actually giving them an Amiibo to roll with when it comes to Dark Souls on the Nintendo Switch. But let's go ahead and get into all the information here. So Bandai Namco will host a free network test for Dark Souls Remastered across the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch prior to the game's launch, the company has announced. The free network test will give players the ability to play a part of Dark Souls Remastered prior to its launch and hand test the game's unique online features. Bandai Namco has also announced that it will release a Solitaire of Astoria Amiibo figure exclusively at participating GameStop locations in the United States. By tapping this Amiibo to the Joy-Con or Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, the Praise the Sun gesture can be used with reckless abandon from the start of the game. The Amiibo will cost $15.99. Dark Souls Remastered will launch on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on May 25th. And that Amiibo, it's looking straight up like this. You got that praise, that weird pose right there. That's also really cool that they're doing this. And like I said, it's great relationships with third-party developers in order to get Amiibo, in order to make that version more attractive. Because from what we do know right now, all the versions run at 1080p resolution. If you're on PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, you'll have enhanced resolution from 1080p, whether it's upscaled or native 4K, something like that. I don't know the exact details when it comes to it, but it's 60 frames per second on all the other platforms and 30 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch. Now, you guys know me, I'm not huge on frame rates when it comes to certain things, especially with Dark Souls, because I played Bloodborne at 30 frames per second and it seemed fine to me. But at the same time, like, you got to be able to offer something in terms of Nintendo Switch players, and I think that the combination of portability, which is just default on the Nintendo Switch, which is amazing, by the way, in addition to this Amiibo, I think that's going to basically kind of push it over the edge for some people to be able to get it on the Nintendo Switch. On top of that, you still have free online play as well on the Nintendo Switch, which is not until September, I guess, the paid online, but even then it's only going to be $20 compared to the $60 on the other systems. I think that there's enough for people who have multiple systems. Obviously, if you only have one system, if you only have the Switch, or if you only like playing games on the Switch, then the Switch is going to be your spot. But I think that this could help the people who have multiple different systems and are kind of deciding which one to get it on. I know for me, at first I was like, you know, I'm going to get it on the Switch just because I'm not huge into Dark Souls. I'm not huge into the franchise or anything like that. But at this point, like with the Amiibo, because I want to get that stupid Amiibo for some reason, with the with the Amiibo, then you have the free online test and then also the cheaper online, which I'm already going to be getting anyway, but it's 20 bucks compared to the 60. I think I'll probably pick up the Nintendo Switch version of the game. Plus, I want to play with all of you guys out there with the PE Village. I know a lot of you guys are going to be picking up probably on the Nintendo Switch, so that's the reason why I'm getting it there. But either way, it doesn't matter what version you get. I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a lot of fun for people, or it's going to be very frustrating. Might have a lot of broken Joy-Cons, and those are going to be getting some orders, getting some repairs. You're going to see Joy-Con sales go up, Pro Controller sales going up because of this. But what do you guys think about Dark Souls in terms of the network test and the Amiibo? Are you guys going to be picking this one up when it launches this May? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the next topic here, we're going to be talking about something that's finally coming to the Switch, and that is Undertale. This is a game that people on Nintendo platforms have been wanting for years, and it is finally happening. So it is due out eventually on the Nintendo Switch. So Undertale is coming to Nintendo Switch. Developer Toby Fox has announced it will launch eventually on the system. Undertale is currently available for the PS4, PS Vita, and PC. And here's an overview of the game via the Steam page. So welcome to Undertale. In this RPG, you control a human who falls underground into the world of monsters. You must find your way out or stay trapped forever. Healthy Dogs warning. Game contains imagery that may be harmful to players with photosensitive epilepsy or similar conditions. Now, key features of the game. Healing is unnecessary. Negotiate out of danger using this unique battle system. Time your attacks for extra damage, then dodge enemy attacks in a style reminiscent of top-down shooters. Original art and soundtrack brimming with personality. Soulful, character-rich story with an emphasis on humor. Created mostly by one person. Become friends with all of the bosses. At least 5 dogs. That's one of the key features. You can date a skeleton. Now there are 6 dogs. Maybe you won't want to date a skeleton. I thought I found a 7th dog, but it was actually just the third dog. If you play this game, you can count the dogs for me. I'm not good at it. So this game obviously is all about the humor. It's all about the story. It's all about the writing. It's really not a game that's going to be like super hardcore RPG in terms of like Chrono Trigger or in terms of like Breath of Fire. It's not that style of game. It's kind of reminiscent of like Earthbound in terms of some of the writing and things like that, but they try to make a game that's essentially you can play the way that you want to play it, and it's just funny. It's just a funny type of game with great writing. I've actually watched a few playthroughs of this game, not the full thing, because I knew eventually that it would come to a Nintendo platform, so you know, I don't want to spoil myself, but I've seen a lot of this game being played, and it just looks interesting. It's definitely a great game to watch, especially if you're seeing somebody reacting to everything that's going on. So I am going to be getting this game, and I'm going to be playing this game, and it was so crazy because my brother, he actually found out about it, and he went crazy. Like, he was messaging me saying, oh my gosh, Undertale's coming to the Nintendo Switch, and I had no idea that my brother was even a huge Undertale fan, but apparently he is. So this game has a lot of fans, people that you might not even know that like this game, probably like it or are looking forward to it, and I see it selling huge on the Nintendo Switch, as in like it's going to be like the new Rocket League or Minecraft. It's going to be up there in the top of the eShop charts for a long time. I think it's going to do really, really well. Stardew Valley is another one of those games. So yeah, what do you guys think about Undertale coming to Nintendo Switch? Are you happy about this one? Will you be picking it up eventually? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final article here, we've got some more information on Mario Tennis Aces. This game is looking better and better every time that we see it, and we've got an official launch date of June 22nd. Have all-out tennis battles with friends, yes, online and offline. So just going to get into the details here. So Mario Tennis Aces will launch for the Nintendo Switch worldwide on June 22nd. Nintendo has announced, and here are some details via the Nintendo page. So unleash an arsenal of shots and strategies in all-out tennis battles with friends, family, and fan favorite Mushroom Kingdom characters with up to 4 players local. Additional accessories may be required for that, and online multiplayer, and a story mode that even includes creative boss battles. Mario Tennis Aces is one of the most robust Mario sports games yet. The intuitive and deep gameplay allows for exciting competitions in the living room or really anywhere using the power of the Nintendo Switch. In swing mode, players can use their Joy-Con controllers like a tennis racket, swinging them to initiate the tennis swings in the game. And obviously, we got some new gameplay footage for you guys. We got some new screenshots as well. And this game, like I said, is looking better and better every time that we see it. It's obviously the best looking Mario sports game ever made. It just looks phenomenal. It's looking like it's running smooth. I absolutely love the style of the game, and I like what they're doing. They're putting more effort into the single player. The online seems like it's going to be better as well in terms of what they're doing there. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash had online, but you couldn't even play with friends. This one, I think they went out there and said, hey, you can play online, you can play with friends, and you can play online. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to at least create a room or play with friends. So that's going to be really good for this game, man, and I'm looking forward to it because I didn't buy Ultra Smash. Ultra Smash had solid gameplay in terms of just the tennis core mechanic, but it was bare bones in terms of the other stuff with the game. You need to have a little bit more than what they're doing, especially when past Mario Tennis games had more content than the one on the Wii U. So with this one, you have a story mode you can go through, you can fight against boss battles. They have some great characters in there. This is what I like to see when it comes to Mario Tennis because I'm a huge tennis fan. I played tennis back when I was younger. I thought it was a great game. I wasn't very good at it, but I still played and have fun, and it was just something that I like to do. So I've always loved tennis games. Super Tennis on the Super Nintendo. I love the Virtual Tennis on the Dreamcast. Those are my 2 favorite tennis games. I played some Top Spin on the Xbox as well. So I'm looking forward to this one, and I'm looking forward to seeing everything that they have to offer. If there's some more elements maybe to the story mode that they haven't unveiled yet, just because we're still June, so we still got a little bit of time to go before this one does come out. But I am excited about it, and I just love the way that it looks. I'm loving the way that it plays, and the motion controls in there as well. I think I'm going to check that out because think about that. HD Rumble with those motion controls in there, being able to swing the tennis racket, it might be fun just to kind of play every now and then. Obviously, if you're playing serious player online, you probably don't want to use those just because you never know what the type of latency or lag, and then also motion on top of that. So I won't be doing it for competitive matches, but for just like the single player, when I just want to kind of just play, get up and swing the tennis racket, I think that it's going to be pretty cool to have. And the best thing about it is it's optional. It's optional. You can play with normal controls or you can play with that. So I mean, it just makes it better, right? When you offer more options for people, especially in the control department. So I'm loving that Nintendo is really taking to that model when it comes to their games and not forcing one thing or another. You can play normal controls or you can play with motion and everyone can be happy. So what do you guys think about Mario Tennis Aces dropping on June 22nd for the Nintendo Switch? Is this game on your radar now? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming page. Consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in for the next video. Peace.